Well, welcome back everyone. We back, as I said in the last video, and this time I'm gonna be telling you how to have better conversations. Now, as always, rule of three. I'm gonna get straight into it because we always do, no waffle, you know me. Numero uno, eye contact. Where do you look on someone's face when you're talking to them? Well, there's a number of studies that have shown there's 3 places you should be looking at someone, depending on the level of interaction. If it's a potential love interest, the best place to look at them is towards the chin. Now the chin area, mainly because you're looking towards their lips. Now, I haven't looked further enough into it to suggest that why looking at someone's lips suggests an intent for romance, but they found that because it naturally will lower your chin ever so slightly, they won't notice where you're looking, by the way, on their face. Next, if the person you're talking to is you simply want a friendship with them, or you are friends with them, look at them towards their nose. This isn't as intense and as intimidating as giving them direct eye contact for the whole conversation, but it's at a level where you still command a level of respect from them, and you give them that level of respect. And when we're talking about respect, the final level is above the eyebrows. I was gonna say the forehead, but I know some people have got a 5 head. I've definitely got a 4 head. Because just above the eyebrows is a level where you look up to them, and maybe that's where the saying comes from. Don't quote me on that. Maybe go look that one up. But keep this in mind, the 3 different levels of where you want to look at someone on their face depending on the level of interaction. Second step, listen. How can you improve your listening skills? A simple practice you can do is catch yourself when you find yourself daydreaming. See how long you can actively listen to someone. We all do this, we're all guilty of this. Someone's talking, and it could be very well and interesting, and we haven't noticed that for the past 5 minutes we've been thinking about something completely irrelevant. And we tune back in, hopefully they didn't notice. So I encourage you to catch yourself every single time you're not actively listening to someone. And the third step, which almost resolves the second one, is use someone's name during interaction. If you feel like someone isn't listening to you, or you want to make sure they listen to you, use their name. Right, Oyinkro? There you go, I got his attention all right. Because when you use someone's name, it lights up a part of their brain, because we all love the sound and the name that we use for the individual we're speaking to. Because someone's name is the best compliment you can give to them. And it's the only thing that you can't turn off when you go to sleep, is your hearing. Whilst you're asleep, you can't turn off your hearing. It's something we constantly have on. And they found that if you say someone's name whilst they're asleep, you're more likely to wake them up. And this is otherwise known as the cocktail effect. The idea is you're at a cocktail party and you're in the room. If you've ever been to a cocktail party, I haven't personally. So let's try and visualize a cocktail party. And there's loads of people discussing a number of topics. And whilst you're having a conversation with someone, looking at them on the right part of their face, actively listening, you then hear your name. And you hear your name amongst the noise that you've been listening to for the past 5, 10, or even hours. But your name pierces through the noise. And it's strange how we are attuned to our own name. We love the sound. We hardly say it ourselves, and we love to hear it from other people. So 3 things to have a better conversation. Be present by realizing where are you looking on their face. Number 2, actively listen. Larry King said it best. Again, Sam. Larry King said it best. He never learned anything whilst he was talking. So when you notice yourself drifting off, or you did drift off, bring yourself back. And finally, if you want to make sure you don't lose someone's attention, say their name throughout the conversation. Otherwise, Oyinkro won't press stop on the recording. I'll see you in the next episode.